We are going to talk about the principles of Gestalt laws and everyday urbanism, a visual tactic of city potentialities. The topics we are going to discuss are the following. For the introduction, a research, justification, and 7 pivotal questions. For the first main topic, the notion of meanings in urban design. For the second main topic, Gestalt laws and principles of everyday urbanism. For the third main topic, tactical approach for raising city potentialities. And for the last main topic, the Egyptian context. And finally, the conclusion will include the lessons learned. First, an introduction. These photos show the current architectural state in Cairo, and based on these photos, this article contributes by examining the relationship between the geometrical analysis of the Gestalt school and daily public life. Also, as a fact mentioned in several studies, good geometry in public space adds value to people's attitudes in outdoor spaces. 7 pivotal questions for discussion. 1. What does the space mean to people? 2. Who prepares the place for public life? 3. Where do they participate in different types of activities? 4. When do the users act in public life? 5. How do experts deal with the theoretical discipline in the art of the city? 6. How do people feel toward the site? And finally, 7. Why does the designer create attractive places and spaces? The first main topic talks about the process of urban design, which begins with the built environment and eventually leads to urban design principles, which include legibility, sense of place, imageability, etc., and finally focuses on the Gestalt rules, which include similarity, proximity, continuity, closure, etc. The main purpose of the paper is to show the relationship between the Gestalt laws, which are of course proximity, similarity, continuity, etc., and the principles of everyday urbanism, which are to refamiliarize urban environments, looking around and paying attention, and so on and so forth. Now for this diagram, the Gestalt laws are present in row A, column B and column A show everyday urbanism, and both of these will then create a visual quality. For row B, questions previously asked are present, as well as friendly and contradictory qualities. This diagram explains in more detail a tactical approach for raising city potentialities. Row A, which includes the Gestalt principles, and column A, which includes the principles of everyday urbanism, lead to row B, which includes the meanings, or in other words, the friendly and contradictory qualities. And now for the Egyptian context. The 2 previous diagrams will be applied to the residential area of Heliopolis in Cairo. Some notes on these principles were taken. For example, the more similarity, the more visual chaos, and geometry of lines gives undefined alignment without context. These notes are reflected on the diagram. The notes taken in slide 9 and 10 are also reflected in this diagram, just in a different manner. Thus, this article contributes by examining the relationship between the geometrical analysis of the Gestalt school and daily public life. This relationship directly impacts the meaning of places that users gain in their public life. Using this relationship, the researcher attempted to provide methods of raising city potentialities in a residential area of Cairo, Egypt. The specialization has expected to isolate buildings more from the surroundings, even with all the regulations imposed by city planners and designers. Thank you for listening.